Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I am Ma'am Nara, your teacher counselor. Today we're unpacking Proclamation number 479, series of 1994, which declared the entire month of November as Filipino Values Month here in the Philippines. This isn't just a history lesson. It's a reminder of who we are as a people and why our values matter now more than ever. So let's settle in and let's talk about the heart and soul of what makes the Filipino spirit so special. Let's begin. We're reminded that the Philippines is a nation deeply rooted in culture, tradition, and strong moral values passed down through generations. This sets an important context. Filipino values didn't appear overnight. They were shaped over centuries through our history, our families, our communities, and our shared experiences as a people. Recognizing just how important it is to preserve and promote these values, the Philippine government took a formal step to dedicate an entire month specifically for their celebration and reinforcement. This shows real intentionality, rather than leaving the preservation of our values to chance. The government made a deliberate, structured effort to protect and highlight what makes Filipino culture so rich and meaningful. We now transition into the specifics of the proclamation itself. After understanding the broader context of why Filipino values needed to be protected and promoted, we move into the actual legal details of how this was accomplished through Proclamation number 479. Proclamation number 479, series of 1994, was signed by President Fidel V. Ramos, and it officially declared the month of November of every year as Filipino Values Month in the Philippines. This means that starting from that signing, November became a nationally recognized period, specifically set aside to focus on Filipino cultural values. Similar to how other months are dedicated to specific causes or observances. Beyond simply declaring the month, the proclamation called on all government agencies, local government units, schools, and private institutions to observe the month with appropriate activities. It was also part of a broader effort to strengthen national identity and support the moral recovery of the Filipino people, showing that this wasn't just about celebration, but about actively rebuilding and reinforcing a strong sense of who we are as a nation, especially during a time when that identity needed strengthening. We now arrive at the heart of the presentation, the actual core Filipino values that are highlighted and celebrated during this special month. These values represent the character traits and beliefs that have shaped Filipino culture and society for generations. The first core value highlighted is love of God, faith, and spirituality as the foundation of Filipino life. This reflects just how deeply intertwined religion and spirituality are with everyday Filipino living, influencing everything from family traditions to national celebrations and personal decision-making. For many Filipinos, faith isn't just a personal belief, it's a guiding force that shapes morality, community life, and even how challenges and hardships are faced. This value being listed first signals just how foundational spirituality is to the broader Filipino value system that follows. The second value is love of fellow human beings, the deeply rooted sense of shared identity known as kapwa, which means treating others as one's own self. This concept goes beyond simple kindness. It reflects a worldview where the line between self and others becomes blurred in a positive, communal way. The third value highlighted is strong family ties, recognizing the family as the basic unit of society. For Filipinos, family isn't limited to just parents and children. It often extends to grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and even close family friends who are treated like blood relatives. The fourth value is the spirit of communal unity and cooperation, helping one another without expecting anything in return. This reflects the well-known Filipino tradition of bayanihan, where community members come together to help each other, especially during times of need. The fifth value highlighted is creativity and industriousness, hard work as a virtue. This value speaks to the resourcefulness and diligence that Filipinos are often known for, whether it's in small businesses, overseas work, or everyday problem-solving with limited resources. The sixth value is love of freedom, pride, and national sovereignty. This value is rooted in our nation's long history of fighting for independence, from colonial rule to more recent struggles for democracy, making freedom something Filipinos deeply cherish and protect. The seventh value is patriotism and nationalism, putting the good of the country first. This value emphasizes prioritizing national interest and collective progress over purely personal or self-serving gain, especially in matters that affect the nation as a whole. The eighth value is respect for elders, authority, and others. This is deeply visible in everyday Filipino customs, such as the mano po gesture, addressing elders with respectful terms like po and opo, and generally showing deference to those older or in positions of authority. The ninth value is debt of gratitude, a sense of duty to return kindness received. This concept, often referred to as utang na loob, reflects a deeply ingrained Filipino belief that when someone helps you, there's a moral obligation to reciprocate that kindness in some way. The 10th and final highlighted value is group harmony and solidarity, going along with the group for the sake of unity. This reflects the Filipino tendency to prioritize collective peace and cooperation, sometimes even setting aside personal opinions to maintain group harmony. Filipino Values Month serves several important purposes. First, it aims to promote awareness of the richness of Filipino cultural values, ensuring these traditions aren't forgotten or overlooked in the busyness of modern life. Second, it encourages Filipinos, especially the youth, to actively practice and uphold positive values in daily life, turning awareness into real, lived action, rather than just knowledge. Beyond awareness and practice, this observance also aims to counteract negative social behaviors such as corruption, dishonesty, and colonial mentality, directly addressing challenges that can weaken our national character. It further seeks to unify the nation through shared values, traditions, and a strong sense of national identity, while recognizing that values are the foundation of a progressive and morally upright society. To bring all of this to life, schools, communities, and government offices are encouraged to hold symposia, exhibits, cultural shows, and values education programs throughout November, turning the entire month into an active, nationwide celebration of Filipino identity. To close, Filipino Values Month under Proclamation No. 479 is more than just a ceremonial observance. It is a national call to action for every Filipino to reflect, renew, and live out the values that define who we are as a people. This conclusion beautifully ties everything together, reminding us that this proclamation isn't meant to be a passive, once-a-year celebration, but an ongoing commitment to living these values daily. In a rapidly changing world, these values serve as an anchor that keeps the Filipino identity strong, compassionate, and resilient. And perhaps the most powerful message here is this: the true strength of the Philippines lies not only in its resources or economy, but in the character and values of its people. That's a beautiful reminder for all of us, no matter where we are in life. And that wraps up our discussion on Proclamation No. 479 and Filipino Values Month. I hope this gave you a deeper appreciation for the values that shape who we are as Filipinos, and maybe even inspired you to reflect on how you live these values out in your own life. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow Filipinos, especially the youth, so we can keep these values alive together. This has been Ma'am Neri, your teacher counselor. See you in the next video.